Hi guys. Have you noticed that you're getting dumber? I have. We're all getting dumber. And you know why? It's because as our phones got smarter, we've become dumber because we're not using our brains anymore. If you don't use something, you will lose it. That applies to every aspect of life. So you have to use your brains. I swear. Listen, no one seemed to listen to me when I made my last video about not giving kids all these electronic devices and that they were going to have something that looked like ADHD. Well, the American Academy of Pediatrics last year came out like, don't let your kids use electronic devices. They're looking like the blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, listen to me next time. So this is a warning. If we don't fix our brains and start really paying attention to using our brains again, we are going to have something that looks like Alzheimer's. I'm not saying it's Alzheimer's. I'm not saying that. But it's going to look very much like it because none of us have any memories. Is it hard to remember things? Yes, of course it is. Because when's the last time you remembered anything? Because you just pick your smartphone up and just like blah, blah, blah. When's the last time you memorized a number? Tell me what your best friend's phone number is, provided that they haven't had it for the last 10, 15 years. If they just got their number like 2 or 3 years ago, what is it? You can't tell me because you didn't memorize it, right? So we're going to help our brains, folks. We have to use our brains. I want you to start writing things down. People laugh at me all the time because I started with electronic medical records and I went back because I was turning into a dumb doctor. I didn't even remember how to write amoxicillin. That's our bread and butter. I used it for about 6 months. So I still have charts. I still have charts. I use electronic medical records for other things, but I still have my charts because I like to look at my patients and write things down. So start memorizing things. Go through your phone and like the top 3 people that you call, memorize it, memorize their numbers. Second thing, start writing things down. There's a connection between the hand and the brain. And I find that when I write things down, I remember things. And start using your brain. Start computing things. Like, do you pull out a chart every time you have to do 20% for a tip? Do you pull out your calculator? Start forcing yourself to do basic math in your head. Start using your brains so that you do not lose your brain power. Okay? That's all for today. I got to get back to seeing patients. I'm actually on my lunch break. My food is cooling down. So I figured let's make a video in the few minutes that I have before I have to go back. Anyway, guys, peace and love.